So court was literally done in 10 minutes. In and out. Clean job, as the saying goes. But let's talk about the little that did happen. First of all, Judge Nathan Deem, I felt like saying, there he is, there he is. Just seeing him inside Parati, the High Court, the official court building, and he looked right at home. It's giving JP qualities, and again, his character shines so bright. And look at the lighting, everything just projecting really well, the sound phenomenal. Again, if it is not Judge Nathan's style, Judge Nathan is for the people. He's not a selfish man. He's actually quite selfless. Did you guys notice he did not cough? Did you notice no coughs coming from my lord? So court starts. The three accused are not there. They're late. They are now coming from under the jail. Okay, they're coming from under the courtroom, coming up the stairs. And I think that is symbolic. And by that motion, can I say motion? That motion not being in the Saldanha Bay, the part where they are walking a good, I would say 60 meters. They're walking a good 60 meters above ground. Over in the High Court, as you can see, you just turn around and you're going down into quotation the dungeons. Okay, there is no 60 minutes of fame or 60 meters of fame and walking and waving hands and giving signals. No. Did you notice? Oh, you'll see the clip. I'm gonna add it. You will see that I think it was Kabai and Buddha's lawyer wanted to talk to them. No, they're gone. Poof, gone. Just like that, so fast. So why were they in court today? Like, why were they in court? Conveniently, or should I say coincidentally, the building, the multi-sport center was actually not available today. So it was actually convenient that they were actually in the court, the physical courtroom in Cape Town. The people in the gallery, the judge said, can you hear me? Like, can you guys hear me? Like, he cares. How many other courtrooms do we barely hear the judges and they don't check in for all that? No mic check, sound check. But this is Judge Nathan. Judge Nathan is for the people. I think he embodies the saying, Umuntu, umuntu, ngabantu. Judge Nathan is all that. No matter how heinous your crime is, did you notice? He has assigned a guilty plea. No, not a guilty plea. What am I saying? He has assigned a guilty verdict to the accused, okay? And he still speaks to the, do we call them the accused? I need to know the right word. The convicted felons, okay? Yeah, they're convicted. So he has assigned a guilty plea to the convicted felons, and he still talks to them with humility, with grace. And he tells them, yet again, he gives them a whole hint. You've got to take this seriously. You have to take this seriously, says Judge Ndemu. Okay, and he addresses them one by one, and he says, do you want me to repeat it in Afrikaans? I can do it. Okay, I'm multilingual. Okay, I'm not just Judge Ndemu. Okay, I can do Afrikaans, I can do English, I can do maybe Xhosa, I don't know. Xhosa, what am I saying? But yeah, that's literally what I am thinking. So why were they in court for the good 10 minutes? It's part of the process, guys. And that process was to say, well, he hinted at social workers, and I said, yeah, I thought that's going to come up. Social workers have to now evaluate these three substance users. I almost said something else, but I have to remember this is a PG-13 show. They have to evaluate them, and now they're going to evaluate them, and then they're going to do, I think they're going to do, is it called a psychosocial evaluation or social cycle evaluation? That's what they're going to do. They're going to evaluate them. Do they have any remorse for the crimes they've done? No, not from where I'm sitting. I don't see it. They're going to evaluate the impact of the substances on their decision-making skills. They're going to evaluate why did she need the 20,000 rands? Those are the kind of things they're going to evaluate with the social workers. That's all that he hinted at. But let's go ahead and watch the clip in case you missed it this morning. Oh, yes, there's a word that the judge kept using. Requisitions. Okay, we're going to take your requisitions. You'll be requisitioned. Okay, please cooperate, says the judge. Please cooperate. It's in your best interest for your sentencing. AKA, meet me halfway, make my job easy. I don't want to give you the harshest sentence. I do want to work with you. Okay, I do want to work with you. I want us to meet halfway. When they come to the prisons, the social workers, can you come? And don't be like, I don't want any visitors today. Okay. When they say come to the court, can you come? Can you not resist? So it seems they also have the right not to come if they don't want to. So the judge appeals to them and says, please, when those requisitions come, make sure you are complying. Make sure you're cooperating. Let's go ahead and listen in, and I'll be back if there's anything else I missed. I want to hear your reactions of what happened this morning. Make sure you catch my previous video. I speak about the signaling that you guys have been talking about, and I finally give you my honest opinion on it. Did Kelly signal at the last court appearance? If you want to hear that answer, head on over to the other video. I give you a full breakdown analysis
of how we will proceed. Today is not the day that I will sentence. Today is a holding date. And we needed this to do all the logistics and find out how long we will need when we go back to Saldanha. I'll explain the process once the accused is here and exactly what's going to happen on the next occasion when we return to Saldanha. So it's going to be a short appearance today. Doubt it will be longer than an hour. And there will be another appearance in the High Court in Cape Town for the final transfer, but nothing will happen on that day. It will just be for me to ensure that the appearance in Saldanha is regularized so that we don't have any hold-ups. Good morning, you may be seated, thank you.
My Lord, I call case number CC19 of 2024, State versus Jackson of Wallace, Stephen of Blake, and of Health.
Thank you, you may be seated.
As the court pleases, my Lord, I appear our appearance on behalf of the state in this matter.
May I please the court, my Lord, I appear on behalf of accused number 1, Mr. Paul.
Good morning, my Lord. I appear on behalf of the tribunal to complain in this matter.
Thank you, my Lord. I appear on behalf of accused number 3, Vinay.
So I've been informed by the state that they intend leading evidence on what is called the victim impact statements. This will in all probability be the evidence of social workers, one or more. They also intend leading expert evidence on human trafficking. That should not take very long. From the defense's perspective, I will hear from the defense counsel now whether there's anything over and above of what we've discussed in chambers. Irrespective of whether the defense wanted to call evidence on their own behalf, I'm of the prima facie view that we need to prepare reports on the circumstances of the accused in the matter. We have pre-prepared requests for social workers' reports to be prepared, and I raised that with Defence Counsel in chambers this morning. Normally it takes 6 weeks for those reports to be prepared, although I'm going to request that it be expedited so that we don't have undue delays in the matter. I have given the Defence Counsel the drafts of the letters that I intend issuing to the Department of Social Services, and they can add in information that they need the social workers to consider and persons to consult with in preparation of the reports. So, Ms. Swanepoel, does that summarize your position?
It does. Thank you.
Mr. Harmse, anything over and above the summary that I gave?
My Lord, no, my Lord, nothing.
Ms. Nkabai?
Nothing, my lord.
Mr. Sieblerijn?
Nothing, my lord.
Mr. Apollos, do you understand that? Mr. Van Rijn? Ms. Smith? So for purposes of consultation with Defence Counsel, the work of the social workers to be done for the reports, and our final appearances in the matter, I'm going to order that the 3 accused persons be detained at Paulsmoor prison until Friday the 23rd of May. Our planning is subject to confirmation that we will return to Saldanha on the 27th of May. We will then have the evidence presented and argument on the 27th and 28th of May. I will then hand down the sentence on the 29th of May. That's our current planning.
Listen, in true Judge Nathan style, okay, it's going to be 2 days of evidence presenting and arguments. And you're saying, what evidence? What evidence? The evidence of the social workers, the psychosocial evaluators, and I am guessing he says, I'm not guessing actually, he says it normally takes 6 weeks for them to do this assessment, reporting, done. No, okay? They're going to have to do it in less than a week. That's literally it. So the whole of next week, and then Monday, which is the whole of next week, and the other week, and that's it. They literally have about 14 days to complete this. Down from 6 weeks. If you've been watching Judge Nathan, he doesn't do trials exceeding time, okay? If he says 2 days, it's 2 days. I don't know how the social workers are going to do it, because it's 3. You know what? Let them figure it out. Let them figure it out. That's not our problem, okay? And not my circus, not my monkey. But guess what? He also does mention that there's going to be victim impact statements. That's going to be coming from the state. I'm interested to hear those. Then there's going to be evidence of expert evidence on human trafficking. And social workers are also going to present their evidence. It's a lot. Guningi. It was just 10 minutes, but he pretty much broke it down. Wow. I hope they heard him. And I hope they heard him loud and clear. Judge Nathan means business. That's basically what he said. He's so serious. But let's go ahead and listen out.
So Mr. Apollos, Mr. Van Rijn, Ms. Smith, I'm going to adjourn your matter for now until the 23rd of May. It's a Friday. You will then appear here in the High Court in Cape Town. On that day, I will then postpone the matter till Tuesday the 27th. That appearance will be in Saldanha. I've also indicated to counsel that if needs be, I will assist with consultations for purposes of preparation, in that you may be requisitioned to this building to assist with the consultation. It normally takes a process of 48 hours that the Department of Correctional Services require for notification for what is called a requisition. So just ensure that if your name is called before that date to come to court, it will be at the request of your defense counsel so that you cooperate. You may also be requisitioned here for consultation with the social workers. It might also happen at correctional services. I don't know. Please cooperate. It's in your interest that as much information as possible is placed before me for sentence purposes. Do you understand that, Mr. Apollos? Mr. Van Rijn, Ms. Smith? Do you need anything that I've said to be translated into Afrikaans? Mr. Apollos? No. Mr. Van Rijn? No. Ms. Smith? No. So your matter is therefore postponed till Friday the 23rd of May for an appearance here in Cape Town to be transferred to Saldanha. Please, when you come on that day, I'm going to postpone your matters to be held at Malmesbury and at Langebaan police cells for that weekend running up to Tuesday the 27th. So bring your belongings along because you will be transported from this facility to Malmesbury and to Langebaan in the evening. Good? Accused number 1, 2, and 3 will then be held in Paulsmoor. Ms. Smith, you want to raise something? Certainly. Ms. Sivnarain. Whilst Mr. Sivnarain is consulting, I'm not sure how the transport will take place on the 23rd. Will you please arrange that with the police? Thank you, Mr. Yes, Mr. Sivnarain.
My Lord, I've consulted with other candidates.
You'll attend to the issue. Thank you. You will then be detained in Paulsmoor until the 23rd. The court will adjourn.
Oh, goodness me. Keep your eyes on Steffi. He says something to Buddha under his hand, looks up, sees no one. Whoever was coming before didn't come. He's feeling kind of disowned. He's not happy. Okay, no smiles, 0 smiles from Steffi. He's not the usual Steffi we know. How it ends. That's how the cookie crumbles. That is it. I'll catch you, of course, on my next upload. Thanks for watching. Bye.